All right, this is our second day on the pit. We took a couple-day break, me and Buddy did, and we actually had John come out and help us half the day today, but unbelievable! This one's got more glass than anyone we've had. Oh my God, we got 4 almost whole bottles here. I mean, it's crazy what we're digging out of here, and I'm gonna show you the glass first because it's just so cool. But I got a whole bunch more out there in the garage. I just didn't have room to put it out here, and I'm gonna show you that on another picture. But I just don't know where this pit ends. It started. Anyway, we'll talk about it at the end of this video. It's crazy. Let's check out the glass first. All right, let's start with the overview. Is that crazy or what? My God, these are all tops over here. All these hand-blown tops. So cool. All this is 1600, late 1600s, maybe first of 1700s. But unbelievable stuff here. We did some of them like this one. It could be a top right here that'll fit on it. I haven't even gone to look for what. You just don't know which one might fit. But anyway, that's another day because we don't have time today to even work that because we're going to head back tomorrow. So anyway, look at that. Isn't that beautiful right there? It's got one little break there and missing the top, but that's it on that one. This was just a couple pieces that came close to each other. I thought that was the same one, but I don't think it is. This is one right here. Look at this. Look how small this one is right here. This is really small compared to some of these other ones. So that's a unique one right there. What we're doing here, we're trying to keep all the parts together. Like all these parts came out from around this where this one was found. So I'm gonna put that in a separate bag. Same thing with these, but some of these parts actually came out inside the bottle here. Same thing with this one. Some of them came outside. I'm not sure if that's the top to that one or not, but hadn't had time to check it yet. That's 100% the top to that one. That fit right on. The only thing this whole vessel's missing is the one piece right there. And that would be complete. We're gonna glue that on right there. It's gonna be beautiful right there. We did get one seal right there. So that's different than the other ones. We found 4 other ones in another hole, but that's a different one there. And bases. Unbelievable. Look at all the bases. Somebody could maybe put this together. And I'm gonna show a picture right now on the screen. What's still in my garage. And this is from the second day, not the first day. Unbelievable. All right, it's going to take me a little bit to get everything laid out here. I'm going to show you another round of relics from today's hunt right now. Pipe bowls and stems again. Oh, my God. Every pit we dig in has, oh, my gosh. Look at that. That's just day 2. That's not counting yesterday's. It's not counting what's tomorrow. 500 or 600 in this one pit probably before it's over with. Oh, my gosh. We've dug probably 1,000 of these things out of the pits we've been digging in, but it is crazy. These people had to have died of cancer. Good golly. Didn't have any of them that I've seen so far with any markings. Y'all saw in the video the other day. I picked one up. It was right on the side. I hadn't seen it. But these, I kind of looked real quick. But oh, look at that. There's one on the edge right there. It broke off in half. I had not seen that. Might be that same as the other one we had. Pretty cool. I tell you really got to look on all of them just to make sure it's not a piece on one. We got one here. I'm going to save that separate right here so I can look at that a little closer under the microscope. Man, oh man, oh man. Unbelievable. All right, let's go on to some more relics. We got plenty of them. All right, let's talk pottery. This pit has not had as much good pottery. Y'all saw we found all the Westerwald in one of the pottery and on one of the pits. That's the only piece of Westerwald we got out of there so far right there. So we don't have the Westerwald, or maybe one more. Yep, one more. 2 pieces maybe. But we don't have the high dollar stuff in here because when I say high dollar, this stuff right here, you can see it just peels. You can see it coming off right there on my finger. It doesn't last. The bottom of this plate, you see it's all chipped all off. I don't know if you can keep it on there, but it is almost a whole plate, which is pretty cool. And here's a piece of just chipped right off right here. Pretty blue, but just chipped right off. A couple different styles of pottery and all. A lot of this type pottery right here. The like big pots of redware pots and stuff. This right here. And some of that, I'm not sure, but I hadn't tried to put any of that together. But I did come up here. These two do go together up in here. Right there. So some of it will go together, but most of it won't. It's not enough in here to try to put it together, I don't think. It's just so sporadic in here. But anyway, just want to give you a quick view of the ceramics we got today. I normally don't show these, and we dig a ton of them. These cooking pits, they were cooking oysters, pigs, everything in them. And I just want to show you the size of some of these oysters. I mean, look at the size of this thing. I can't get it all on screen. That's my whole hand right there. And look how big it goes up. It's crazy right there. These guys are huge. You don't see them like that anymore. But back then, they got big. And they did eat conch shells too. Conch. You see, I did find 3 in the pit where they had cooked those and ate them too. Pretty cool. All right, can anybody guess what their #1 food source was back in colonial days? I think they ate a few pigs. What do y'all think? I normally don't show this. We dig these. Every time we're digging a pit, we're digging the heck out of these jaws. But this is just the jaws. I just say the jaws. The bones, you got the entire skeleton in that pit that we just throw out and get rid of. But look at some of it. Look at that. Look at that right there. Some of these tusks that I wanted, some of these pigs right there. Now, there are some horse things in here. This is actually a horse jaw right there. You can see this type of tooth right there. That's a horse tooth versus a pig tooth right there. I think that was just these two, I believe, were the only ones, that I can see right now anyway. Yep, they're all pig. But anyway, thought y'all get a kick out of seeing what they were eating. Holy smoke! All right, and the last of it is metal. Y'all know we dig tons of metal. I'm just showing you some examples. A lot of barrel bands coming out of there. Tons of these spikes and nails. Some unusual pieces of steel. I'm not sure. That looks like a nail just bent over on the edge. You don't never know what some of it is, but this is 100% a fork. We're going to try to do electrolysis on it. We did one fork, and it turned out okay, but it's really thin on a couple spots here. I'm not sure how that's going to do, but we'll give it a try. Scissors. You see me do some electrolysis on some other scissors, and they turned out really good. I think these will be okay. We'll give it a shot. That, I think, is a hook. Look at the size of it. They used to have sturgeon. They were very plentiful back in the day in the river, so they probably were catching sturgeon with that big old hook. And I find these all the time. I'm not sure what they are. I haven't figured it out yet. I think they're made out of clay. I think there's something to do with cooking, but I'm not sure. And obsidian. Y'all see me find some obsidian in there before. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Look at that sheen on it. Pretty sure that's what that is, obsidian. Probably, I'm thinking Indians traded it to make flints out of it. I mean, to make arrowheads out of it and all, but I don't know. All right, let's wrap this up. It's been a long day. But back to the pit. It's like the never-ending pit. I mean, we started there on the day 1 and went straight down and got into it. But then I said, let's check out here on the side. Got over there, and it did kind of end going one direction. I went like 6 to 8 feet on one, and it was still getting good targets out there. But it dug in, and it was still getting targets. We're digging in the pit, digging on little mini pits on the side. Now, what happens, normally it's like a bowl shape, but what happened in this one, the bowl shape come up, and then it kind of leveled out about 1.5 to 2 foot below the ground, just kind of went off to the edge, and they kept filling it in that area. Well, sometimes you see it come almost straight up and it just ends. That's not the case on this one, and it's continuing. I'd say 75% around we haven't got to yet. We're dead in the center at one spot right now, so there ain't no telling what we're going to find tomorrow. Unbelievable, cool stuff. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming along with us on these pits. It's just history right there, man. Just crazy history. Anyway, don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We're doing it. Stay tuned till tomorrow. Unbelievable.